Hey Amy, thanks for sending me your swim video for analysis. What I did first is I counted your strokes per 25 and added it to your time to get what's called a swell score. And what I liked is you were very consistent, taking about 25 strokes in 23 seconds, all 6 lengths. So that was actually pretty good. I think we can lower your score, lower that stroke count, you know, to 22 or 23 just by focusing on a little more effort in your underwater catch and pull. So everything that I'm going to talk about is all about trying to get you stronger from the catch all the way to the push, all the way past your hip. So let's start with breathing. Body balance, rotation looks fine. The only thing I want to mention about rotation is, this is all going to make sense, but I want you to drive your rotation with your underwater pull, okay? You're driving your rotation with your underwater pull, and your rotation is helping extend your arm out in front of you. But notice how I'm a little bit deeper. You tend to be a little bit more shallower. So we're going to talk about that in a second. The next thing I'm looking, and your kick looks pretty good. That has to do with balance, not a problem. Next thing I'm looking at is the recovery phase of the stroke. What's going on with your arm out of the water? In my mind, you're a little bit wide. It takes a lot longer for your arm to come around on this angle than if you just got your elbow a little bit higher and dragged it around. Again, if you're using your pull to rotate, it's really going to be effortless for your arm to come around because you're pulling and rotating. So I would have you, get a little bit of thumb slide action drills into your workouts so you can just really engage and get that elbow higher. Again, engaging the rear lat, rotating more, as well as dragging your fingertips a little bit more. You do have tendencies when you breathe that your arm goes a little bit higher instead of keeping those fingertips low. So let's move on to hand entry, which I think is going to make the biggest difference. You can see, and again, I'm stopping the video and pausing it on various phases of the arm stroke. You can see after you enter, you tend to do a little bit of reach out in here. Which I can tell, you're rotating and reaching, which is good. But then you kind of start an early catch. Some coaches are going to call that early vertical forearm, and that's the way they teach. I want to see if it makes a difference, which I think it will. It sounds like you're at a plateau. If you can enter with doing the fist drill as well as the head out of the water drill and work on a deeper entry. Again, using that rotation to help extend your arm out in front of you, but it's now deeper instead of extending shallow and kind of grabbing the water out in front of you. You're setting your hand up after entry to get the catch and the push. I think that's going to make a big difference. And the other thing I think is going to make a big difference is being really mindful of trying to push all the way past your hip. Kind of flick your thigh. And making sure you're getting that full extension from behind. Don't worry about so much extension out in front. Worry about extension from behind. So I would do some, not a lot, but I would still enforce high elbow recovery with some fingertip drag drills, some thumb slide drills. But more importantly for you, the head out of the water drill, forehead up, forehead down, the fist drill, and then just really extending your pull from behind. I think that's going to make a big difference. In the sense that now we're going to take you from 25 strokes maybe down to 22, 23 strokes, and maybe down to 21, 22 seconds. I really want you to get that stroke count just a little bit lower. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, good luck with your progress, and I hope this helps. Make it a great day.